What's up, people? I'm not sure how well this is going to go, but we will find out if the stream shuts down because of lack of internet. I don't exactly have a plan for this. It's mostly just a stream test, if anybody does show up. But yeah, so I have to figure out where I left off from yesterday. Alright, so I think what I am doing at this current moment is fishing. I want to get the reaver shark from the ocean because I do not want to farm through all of the minerals right at this moment. This is expert mode, so the mobs are not too friendly at this moment. So that's very nice. I have attempted this a few times. I die from the Crimson every single time because that's just how it be. And they are not very friendly over in the Crimson. You also need to get a grapple as soon as possible. I don't think I have any real materials for grapples though. I have a couple gems, that's pretty much it. that I saw in this world, so that's pretty nice. Very happy about the luck there. I also spent all of my money on buying grenades, and I forget to use them all the time because I've never used grenades before. So I need to learn how to remember to do that, but we'll see if it happens. Probably won't. So, I want to get the Reaver Shark, but I think it's like a 1% drop chance with enchanted night crawlers and the reinforced. So, I don't think I'm down to get it, but if I do get it, that'll be very nice. And if I would not die in Crimson, that would also be nice. Chilling. Having a good time getting stabbed by all the thorn bushes. Always fun time. And fall. Get out of here because I'm bad. That's how I fix it. So it's all about this. That's pretty much how it always goes. Don't like expert mode, never been too good at it, but we'll see how it goes. I'd like to make it to the ocean, but Crimson is very deadly at this stage of the game when I only have, what, wood armor? So I'm gonna check the ores that I do have. Which is not a whole lot, not enough to make anything worthwhile. We could just, for now, explore. Oh, we can make some ice torches. Frostburn arrows if we can. But we do need some more regular arrows. I'm gonna do that, so let's do that. And we're surprisingly out of regular arrows. Okay. We'll get tons of stone later in life. Time to regret that now. Probably the smart thing to do at this point is to go mining, but I'm not what they would call smart. Get out of here. Ooh. Pinpoint accuracy. Another shackle. big desert biome over here. That's interesting. I don't know, I've never spent much time in desert biomes. I don't think they're ever very useful. They're good for sand in the bottles, but beyond that, just missed them. Beyond that, I don't think they're too much for them, at least in my experience. Not many biomes are too great pre-hardware though. Most of it's all underground looting. Oh, it's so hard to see. Firing off phosphor arrows for the careless. Right up the area. Probably not the smartest idea. Could it just work this entire time? So you have a jungle. Oh, we got a hook. That's dope. Now we can make a grappling hook. Very nice, very nice, very nice. That's a whole lot of zombies up there. Don't have any rope. Used it all in a star platform that only works to summon demon eyes. So not as efficient in the way that I want it to be, but it did get me a bunch of lenses. Cool. Like that. Oh my goodness, why are there so many angry things? Oh, that was not smart. And I died by a jungle bat. Alright, we're doing good today. We're very good. Oh boy. So yeah, I think smart move is to get more prepared. The chain knife is good, but it's not great. Still doesn't kill things quite as fast as I want it to. Need to get some Hermes boots. Yeah, like, I mean, this doesn't even, I don't know if I'm doing it wrong, but it doesn't even spawn that many fallen stars. All it does is just spawn eyes. Demon eyes. Zombies. Okay. Yeah, I thought this was gonna work a whole lot better for getting stars, because I want to get as many of these enchanted night crawlers as possible, but it's not the moneymaker I was planning it to be. I did hear a star though on the way. Did it fall through my platform? Sure, that's what happened. Bummer. Yeah, I heard it to my left, but I don't know where it went. Vanished into oblivion. Oh, so the plan was to get the reaver pick. So that we could get. Oh, goodness! that's why there's so many of them here. Oh! Shit. Oh, crap. Nuts, very good. Do have lead though, so we can make, where is it, chains. And we can make a grappling hook. And so now we got that going for us. Looking up, boys. Looking up. I don't know what I just put in there that I wanted, but that's fun. Okay. Alright, so not sure where I died down here, if there's still a lot more to go. There is a place over there beyond the desert that I kind of want to check out, so we'll do that. Hello, vulture. Alrighty. Could use that grapple to get past the corruption. It is turning to daytime. I really want to get that reaver, but the worms are not spawning me very easily right now. It's sad. Figure out if there's a way that you can find worms easier. But then I also run into the problem where I don't have enough stars. Copper's nice, I suppose, but there's not a whole lot I really need realistically with it. Tall potions or noise. Oh, that's a boulder up there. I'm gonna take that out. I don't know what where the trip is for it. But I do not want to get crushed by that. There we go. Lead up there that I can grab. but it is enlightening. Ooh, what's this? Oh, buddy, you know what this is. This is, never mind, I don't really know what this is. This is mostly a test to see if I can actually handle streaming stuff on this internet, but I'm getting lots of warnings. Very, very annoying. Is that another life arc I see? Yeah, it's definitely a once in a blue moon. Oh good lord, oh slime, don't do it to me. Yeah, I tried a Minecraft stream last night, but it was mostly just me trying to figure out how to get YouTube to properly work with me, so it wasn't what you would call entertaining. Much differently to how this is. Oh. Okay. Lots of blood though, so good night. Good night tonight. Good luck. Very good luck. It's probably the best luck you can have is just getting a crap ton of lead. Easily the best score in the game. Bar none. Ooh, that is a stream status excellent right there. So that I'm never gonna see again. You should tell me how the audio is. Because if I try to listen to the audio, it just duplicates on the stream. That's not a pleasant experience for anybody. If I have any danger sense? Oh, that's not good. Really need to make up some planter boxes or something. I can get some mining potions, spelunking potions. Ooh, and a fairy? What's up, my guy? Where are you at? Are you at your mom's house, I'm guessing? Since it is currently a Saturday at night. But yeah, I'll probably be on for most of the night. Until the AM, so I don't know if you get home at any time then. I'll hop on, we can play some Terraria. If this fairy would just tell me where to go, can you do it to me, buddy? Whatever. What are you doing? Okay. Where do you want me to go? I'm just gonna keep minding this direction. And then you figure out where you want me to there. I thought I saw something, but I didn't. Oh, jellyfish. I could use some glow sticks. I never get enough glow sticks. I wonder if Frostburn works. Oh, it does work underwater. Interesting. Oh, yeah, that's fair. Yes, that kind of... I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know why you wouldn't. I mean, I'm sure all the counterfeit PC parts you have in there like add up to like maybe 3 pounds of actual PC parts. Oh, that's... Extra mode hurts like a lot. This fairy wants me to go down there, I'll go down there. This worm being kind of rude. Okay, good thing there's water down there and also piranhas. Going well. How many I've got... Oh, where did you come from, slimes? What? Friendly. I'm gonna slide it. Leave me alone. Dairy Queen because my dad got no food. Dude, that's fair. I mean, you want to pick me up some too, that's great. I haven't had... Does Dairy Queen actually have good, like, fast food? I've only ever gone for, the ice cream blizzards, so I don't know. I think I went for their fast food, like, once, many times, many years ago. I don't know if it was any good though. That's kind of how I feel about KFC. I never gone to KFC. And at this point, it's like I'm too scared to go to KFC because they're gonna think I'm an idiot for not knowing how to order KFC. I'm sure that's a totally fair fear, isn't it? Most adults suffer from that kind of emotional torment. It's sent it. Rev has linked to your stream. Rev Dairy Queen sucks, but it's supposed to. That's kind of what I figured. I mean, you gotta focus on one aspect of your company. I appreciate you sending the link though. I'm sure I'll just blow up tonight, dude. I'll surpass Rev in subscribers by the end of this stream. I'll make sure that comes true by just never ending this stream. We'll do all of those, the gameplay streams, and we'll do some sleep streams every single night until we pass subs for Rev. I think that's a good mental spot to be in. Just being so focused on that I just completely lose track of everything. I'll be a variety streamer, but the variety is just every part of my natural life. So you'll get some, that's dynamite right there. That is currently dynamite. And I don't know what pressure plate for that is. I'm gonna grab that detonator. I think that wasn't the trap. It was just dynamite chilling. Oh, dude, it's gonna surpass a 24-hour stream. This is gonna be like a year's worth of stream, just all in one go. Like the same scenario I get at McDonald's because it's cheap as heck. You know, it's awful. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I get that. I'm very opinionated about McDonald's. I mean, I'd like to go there more often, but it's way too expensive. It's like, I mean, I know you can order from like the cheap menu or whatever, but I don't know. It's like, I mean, it's just easier to order from like the actual, I guess, proper order. It's easier to order off the regular menu, but it's like $8 for a chicken sandwich meal or whatever. Good lord. And just go to Burger King and get some, get a Whopper and some chicken fries for $5, and that's a much better deal for me. I don't really have to be stingy with my money so much, but still, it just seems like $8 is kind of a lot for just a sandwich and some fries. But it's definitely way better than Popeyes. I don't know. Have you gone to Popeyes before? That sucks. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know if it's the same everywhere, but all the ones we have near here are just awful. Like, nobody works there, I swear. I went to the drive-thru of a Popeyes once, and they had this big old, like, piece of paper covering the microphone where you order the food, and it just said, like, sorry for the inconvenience, we're, like, still training our workers or whatever, so they, like, lost all of their employees or something, so, if nobody, like, to take people's orders or serve food or anything, their quote, training new people, but I don't know, if that's just, like, a ploy to say, hey, no, we're not going out of business completely. What are you talking about? We're just, you know, training people. They go to a different school, so you would never know any of the people that we're training. But we have a very strict don't ask, don't tell policy here at Popeyes. I don't know why I'm still talking about Popeyes. That was a long time ago. Yeah, sorry for the inconvenience. We hired toddlers, pretty much, dude. Honestly, I always, like, last semester, the first the first like 2 semesters of college, I would just go there religiously. 'Cause, I mean, it's like, it's good food if you can actually get the food, but the service is just dog water. Like, I came out to the drive-thru, and I ordered some chicken, and they're like, oh yeah, we're out of chicken at freaking Popeyes. We ran out of chicken. So, I'm like, alright, fine, I'll get the spicy chicken, because apparently they have the spicy chicken. Because spicy chicken and regular chicken, 2 completely different food groups. Don't compare them in the slightest. Anyway, so I order that, and I pull up to the drive-thru, and this guy, he's like the only guy working there. He tells me this, and then he asks if I'm looking for a job. Me in my City College frickin' t-shirt, pulling up to a Popeyes at 11 in the morning. He asked me if I'm looking for a job or whatever, and he's like, we're just completely out of workers. Like, our last guy just, he just no-called, no-showed that day. Speaking of dog water, have you tried dog? Dude, honestly, like, I've thought about it before, but no. I've never been stooped so low in my life where I've had to eat dog food. Is that where you're at right now? So your dad just hasn't had food in his house the entire time, so you're just resorting to eating all your dog's food? I mean, no judgments, you gotta do what you gotta do to survive, but... I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get some water. Alright, I'm back. Want to try it with me sometimes? So like as a, one of those like TikTok challenges or something? I feel like that's gonna be the new trend. Although it might not have enough like bodily harm or disruption to the common populace to really take off on TikTok. I think it probably needs more, I don't know, shooting civilians or something to really take off on that. If you really want to get that clout, which is all important TikTok clout. We can make it a TikTok. Yeah, sure, let's do it then. You have to guarantee that it's going to become the next trend, though. I mean, I'm not doing it if I'm not getting clout for it. I think if we add more dangerous elements to it, it might take off a little more. Like, I don't know. I mean, there was... I mean, really, like, you have to think about it. So they... I mean, they had the one where you drive blindfold into, like, oncoming traffic or whatever. That one took off. That popped off. That's the level that I'm looking for. One sec. Volume is about? Yeah, I could turn my gain volume down from 15% there. Let's see. Oh, I don't even know what I'm doing there. Okay. Just boost it by 30 decibels. How does that sound? Does that sound better? I don't know why this thing is like so quiet to everybody else. It's like, is that any better? I can turn the game volume down more if I need to. It's like max volume or whatever, but there's nothing I could do except for just completely boosting it even further beyond. And it just starts to pick up like everything I do. Snap your fingers, you cut your toenails midstream as you do when you're a professional doing 972-hour streams. Yes, better? Okay, cool. Fantastic. I boosted it when I played Apex, but I thought it was just Apex that was not liking my volume. I sound amazing. Thank you. Oh god, I'm drowning. That's a lot of enemies. Okay. I mean, I know I sound amazing. It's just part of who I am. That's how I get. That's the only good part about me. Alright, so that's gonna blow up if I walk on it, because I know that there's no way that there's just gold chilling there. Is that a pressure plate? No, it's not. Okay, where's... Dude, this thing... It's gonna kill me, I swear. Oh, it's not? That is the wackest thing I've ever heard. I got a compass, so that's nice. I love the hearts in my chat. Let's keep it up. Is this stream lagging a lot for you? 'Cause I wouldn't be surprised. Put all that gold in there, because that's gonna mess up. Let's keep the ores. I want to say wackadoodle more. Do it, dude. Don't let society stop you from saying wackadoodle. Really? No lag. Dude, you're joshing right now. Absolute joshing. There's no way that I have good stream quality, dude. Man, I'm like completely out of wood. And that's not good. I used it all on my arrows and my ice torches and my regular torches. Oh, I don't know when I got that, but that'll be nice. Generate some life. Oh no! I forgot to take my glow sticks. I need to keep my glow sticks. I got some blink root, that'll be nice for potions. I don't know what else I can really do. Oh, we need to keep the rope. You can just favorite all this stuff, because why not? Every time I play through this game, I just do it completely vanilla. Like, I don't... I mean, I get the loot, and I get the gear, and then I just say, screw it, fight all the bosses. I really need to get more into making potions. Do I get to see the boss? Dude, probably not for a little while. Like, honestly, this is expert mode, so that there's a lot better loot. Skeleton Merchant? Gloomy Maze? Billy Maze? Come here, Billy Maze. Spare bones. Counterweight. Ooh, I really want to get that. That's good for yo-yos. Let's do it. That's pretty much it. So yeah, this is expert mode. So it's like a world difficulty, but pretty much every enemy in the game, including bosses, has like double the health and do double the damage. And so if you're not properly equipped, you get messed up quick. Plus, bosses get additional movesets in like additional phases and stuff in expert mode. I've never really done expert mode before, because to be honest, it scares me and I don't like difficulty. Because I'm a little wimpy boy. I'm sure you know. I mean, the bosses, I think it's definitely worth it, because they do drop better loot and stuff, because the Eye of Cthulhu, the first one that we fought, he gives you, mostly they give you like extra accessories, but basically Eye of Cthulhu gives you like a shield, which allows you, if you double tap the movement, it allows you to like dash in a direction. And the Wall of Cthulhu is very nice because it gives you an extra I'll turn that stuff off because it's not actually working. It gives you an extra accessory slot if you beat them and stay in a expert mode difficulty world. So that's very, 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 very nice. Expert mode, more like easy mode for you. Nah, dude. Like, I mean, I have let's see how much time I have in this game. I have like 170 hours so far on this, but I'm not good at this game. Like there's so much. I feel like after all this time I should have loot spawns and stuff down. I have the basics, but most of the, what is that, granite elemental? Oh no, I'm in the marble zone. Most of the I don't know what I'm trying to say, like loot spawns and stuff. Like I don't know how to make AFK farms for most of this stuff, which it's a big part of this game is AFK farming stuff. It's pretty easy to make most of them, but you just gotta know the biomes and stuff. I've never touched fishing in this game. Only 170 out. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's quite a chunk of time for sure, but I think my main character has quite a few hours on it. I've beat pretty much everything on it, but I think I definitely cheesed quite a bit of the game that I kind of regret doing, because now I still have to learn how to play it if I want to. I do not want to go down there, but I'm going to do it anyway. Ooh, minecart. Very nice. Oh, what's in here? Another band of regeneration. Wonderful. It's definitely, I think my most played game that I have is Monster Hunter World. I think I have probably like 200, close to 300 hours on that, but I don't know, I find myself like I get bored in games pretty easily, quickly. Get out of here, bat. It's a real problem. I just have ADHD when it comes to games. Like I never really spend more than, like I'll play something like super hardcore for about a week, maybe 2 at most, and then beyond that, life heart, nice. Beyond that, I'll just like forget about it, and I'll just go in the store and find something else. And then play that for about a week, and then, ooh, extractinator, very nice. Ow! Okay, you're just a bat. That's not too bad. But I'm sure you have like way more hours in like Call of Duty games than I do in anything in my library. Haven't even finished God of War, but I'm playing Mark. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a big thing when it's goodness. Dude, this guy has so much health. Oh, no. It's, like, the thing with the single-player games is just definitely that. I mean, I play him once, and then I never touch him again. And then I try to come back for him or whatever, but it just never really happens. But I know you're just playing Ark because you're getting on the bandwagon of Revolution streams. That's all it is. There's nothing more to it. If you out here, oh, that's a lot of slimes. Trying to flex that. Oh, that's a skeleton. Oh goodness, this is not good. Flex that platinum trophy. I know how you got that platinum trophy, buddy. I was there. Got pretzel sticks? Dude, jealous. Honestly. Give them. I didn't know Dairy Queen had pretzel sticks. I mean, I really like single player games. Because, I mean, It's like multiplayer, I just, I mean, first of all, can't run them normally. It's been, honestly, like, the ping has been getting better. I mean, I'm able to play, Apex pretty consistently. But I find myself, I just get so frustrated with online games. And it's not good. That's why I like games that have a start and finish, though. I don't want to have all this shit to do again. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I get that. I mean, I find myself, like, I always tell myself that, this is kind of off topic, but I find myself, like, I really like these open world games or whatever. Flipper potion. Is that a pressure plate to power the chandelier? No way, dude. What is that? Why is that a thing? Why is it on the roof? That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. I want it. It's mine now. That's my idea. I always think to myself, like, I really like open world single player games or whatever, but then there's just like I don't know if they just don't make them right or up to like how I think they should, or they just get lazy. But I mean, it's probably mostly the same with like Ubisoft games, where it's just they just stuff it with so much crap to do, and it just gets repetitive over time. Which, because I really do like linear games and stuff, like I don't know, I've been trying to get back into Dead Space, or I did buy Dead Space and I kind of want to play through that, but it runs like garbage because I think it's a bad port. I don't know, or I have to mess with settings or something. That's one thing you'll learn about PC gaming, is you never install a game and wait for it to install over the next 24 hours like you do on console. You have to also look up wikis to get it to work. Unless it's like oh no, dude, this guy's gonna screw me. Or I'll just throw grenades at him, that works. That was a whole lot easier than I thought it would be. I like single players. Sorry, I'm very... I just get on these rants, and then I just completely forget about all the other stuff you say, and then you keep saying more things, and then I just get on more rants. I'm losing my mind. How did I get the plat? Oh, because I think, like, the last trophies that you had were, you had to explore certain regions or get dinosaurs from certain regions on the map, and so you just use console commands or whatever on a friend server, and you just teleported to all those places. I was there. Still hella hyped. Yeah, it's for sure. Like, I don't think I could go back. I mean, I love the performance on PC. It's so nice. Oh my god, oh dude, there's so much crap happening again. And I can't see. Oh, that's a bummer, dude. Gotta jump on Rev's clout for sure. How did I get the plan? Dead Space is so good. Linear is badass, though. Yeah. I mean, if they do it right, that's the big thing. You just gotta do it right. Still, it's console commands on single player. Yeah, like, I'm sorry that I got the friend server part wrong, but everything else that I said was accurate, my guy. Yeah. I'm telling you, dude. You get in bad positions in expert, you just die. I don't understand the people. Like, there's people that Dude, expert modes on hardcore where you lose your character when you die. I could never, ever touch hardcore. I die way too many times, even in normal mode, to even try. They added like a master mode, so it's got like 3 times the health as regular mode. I'm not gonna ever attempt that either. I could try Eye of Cthulhu if you really wanted me to. It's gonna go extraordinarily bad. Because I still have wood armor. But I could do it for you, because I have a suspicious eye and I don't need to spend any resources making it. A lot of bad linear games. Yeah. I'm completely blanking, but I mean, there's a lot of bad games of any type. There's a hell of a lot of bad survival games too. Don't look at this organization. It's absolutely awful. Hey, a plat is a plat. Still took me a ton of time. Yeah, I mean, I agree. Like, you were working on that game for a heck of a long time, for sure. Mad respect for getting the platinum. I mean, you know I don't like Ark that much, but even if I did, I don't think I would be able to spend that much time getting the platinum. Oh, did I just spend all of my money on grenades again? No, I still got 10 gold. Okay. And I have a snail in my piggy bank. That's great. I mean, I will do it. I mean, a while ago I was pretty into just platinuming everything I could. But, I mean, I really dropped off, like, at the end of about when I stopped playing PS4, just because, like, I mean, I could never really find enough interest in it, I guess. Like, I mean, it's just a number to me at this point. Like, I've kind of merged with the crowd where it's just, you know, it doesn't mean a whole lot. Of course, I built this entire platform for stars and they drop at the end. They don't even drop on the platform. This is sad. I wish these zombies would stop spawning though. That's really gonna make this fight difficult. I got that plat after being laid off and went through a heavy depression rut too. Yeah, well that's because you were playing Ark. Don't blame that on the job or anything else. Depression hits when you play Ark. That's facts. That's all it is. It's gonna happen to Revolution Man too, you just watch. Oh, dude, how? It was so close! It almost went... Okay, screw it. We're just gonna... Alright, we're gonna throw grenades at this dude. Ow. Oh, yeah, he's hurting. I should have put some... Oh, no! That zombie, like, single-handedly killed me. What? There's so many of them. Yeah, so that went better than I thought it would. We still didn't make it to even the second stage, so that was fun. I really need to get mobility. Like, I need Hermes boots. Or sand in a bottle, or rocket boots from the goblin. I need something for mobility because I'm just so freaking slow right now. That's totally fair. I get your point of view. I just like to have a main goal to aim for, and in a survival game, that having that goal to go for is super nice. Yeah, I mean, for sure, for sure. Like there's the forest. I know you never really liked the forest. I tried to play it, and then once you, I mean, there's like this background story of trying to find your kid or whatever, and so like that's what the game is supposed to be about, and then you get sidetracked by doing base management or whatever. But as soon as you actually beat that story, even if you weren't focused on the story, everything sort of like feels redundant, I guess, to me at least. Like it's weird because I never really focused on the story. I was always getting sidetracked by everything else you could do in the game. But as soon as the story was over, even though I wasn't focused on it at all, I didn't care about the story at all. As soon as I just like felt that there was no real purpose to it. Rev's depression rut and arc has already started. I know, I made it to one stream, to one arc stream so far. I'm so sad that I've already missed the decline. Or are you talking about today? Was that the decline? When all the dislikes started and he just stopped talking. Kind of feel bad about that. Actually, it's hella rough, but you did put... I know, that zombie, dude. I think I would have been in a lot better place if I had realized that zombie was there. Because he messed me up. They do like 20 damage per hit, and you get like 0 invincibility frames. I'll try, like, this is how... Oh, he does 50! That's totally way worse than I thought. And I'm kind of wishing I didn't make this out of platforms, because my grenades just go right through it. I'm beginning to think, expert mode was a mistake. I mean, I knew it was going to end badly for sure, but it's definitely not helping that I just have a straight platform that just endlessly spawns zombies that I can't get rid of. Like, I'm sure there's a way to not spawn zombies, but I thought that was torches. It's not torches. They just keep coming, and I can't get rid of them. So I can't, like, use this for its primary intention, which was to get stars so that I could get worms, or enchanted worms. Like, they just keep... I don't like this, dude. I don't like it. That was my rough spot with the forest, though. I'm glad you found a lot more to do, and I thought I was on the rope. That's sad. I'm gonna... Can we just, between us, act like that didn't happen? I'm gonna completely tear that out of the stream. Out of the recap. That's not going in there. That was depressing. Mad depressing. Rough spot with the forest, though. I'm glad. Had fun. I wish I could have too. I just felt like I couldn't find anything decent to do except simply kill those things. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of where it tapered off after, you know, I completed the story. It was just... I mean, I think there's a lot of freedom in the, like, the crafting. Like, I think the main purpose of the forest is... it's a min-max game in all intents and purposes, because you start off with nothing and only able to get sticks, and then you just have to craft like storage and like better armor and be able to have upgraded spears and spear bags or whatever to be able to kill those bigger mutants without much of a fuss. It's like 100% a min-maxing game, or it's a like a sandbox game where you're just trying to build a fort, like a super awesome fort or whatever, and defend against waves. But you can like completely cheese both of those. Where did you come from, Ghost? I thought I destroyed all the grave markers. I don't know why it's haunted over here. Did grab the rope and never died from falling. Yeah, sure. I don't even know why you would like bring that up. That's such a random thing to just say that didn't happen. That obviously didn't happen. Of course, it spawned another star. Dude, like this star platform, I swear, is the worst idea I've ever had. It's this entire night it spawned two falling stars on this entire platform thing that I have. There's a game that I was trying for a little bit called Valheim. It's basically like a survival game, where you're like Vikings or something. It's pretty cool. There's a lot of like content in it, and I haven't. Okay, I lived. There's like I haven't gotten anywhere close, but you can like get in boats and stuff and swim across the ocean. The map is massive, and it seems pretty cool. It's a lot like Terraria's approach to like Minecraft. I know Terraria and Minecraft get compared a lot. They're kind of similar, but Terraria is more focused on like the actual loot and the boss fights and stuff like that in the combat. And whereas Minecraft is more focused on the crafting and like the sandbox, exploring the world, all that stuff. It's like Valheim is kind of like that, where you're just like you're surviving, but that's kind of in the background. You're mostly focused on getting better gear to fight bosses and stuff. I've only killed like I think 2 bosses in there, but it's pretty cool. I like, speaking of linear games, and you mentioning favorite kind of game, I didn't finish that wall of text, but I like Borderlands, how Borderlands does it. Like, I think that's a really cool like linear, where it's like semi-open world and they can explore the world as much as they want through like side quests, but you still have to follow like a set thing. But like the problem I've always had with Borderlands progression is that it's just the same every time. Like, you have to do at least 4 or 5 playthroughs to get a character just to max level, and then you have to do it all over again at max level to get all the best gear and stuff, and then you can start the quote-unquote real game of gear grinding. Whereas, like, I mean, now that you bring up Diablo, it's like, I mean, I loved how Diablo 3's progression worked, because, I mean, you could choose to like go through the entire story over again, and then you had like adventure mode, so that you could like just do bounties. You can choose whatever region you want and do random hunt this boss or hunt that boss. And Borderlands was just like, I mean, after the 2nd or 3rd even attempt, it's like you're just running through the same freaking content over and over again. I just wish that they introduced an adventure mode into Borderlands. I would play so much more Borderlands if it was more randomized quests or whatever. My favorite kind of game is the one that gives you a really good challenge that can actually give you that feeling that you know you can beat something, but it's going to be extremely hard to do so. Yeah. I mean, I'm with that in a way. I played Sekiro, and like it's a very fine line, I think, for me at least, where it's just, okay, so while we're talking about all this crap, I'm just gonna try my like 5th attempt at going to the ocean. I'll make sure that I have my night crawlers. Like, I played Sekiro, I played through most of it. I enjoyed a lot of it. I didn't enjoy it in the moment, but like, I mean, looking back at it, I mean, I really liked the combat experience of it. But when I quit when I got to the final boss, and that was just because, like, it just got to a point where it was like, it was so difficult that I couldn't see a reward in it, in the combat experience, or actually beating it, and like the feeling you get when you finally beat it, where it becomes worth the actual challenge of doing it. Like, there's a lot of people that get off on doing Dark Souls like combat and all that stuff, and that's great. I mean, you can do whatever you want, but I mean, I find myself getting so frustrated with games. It's hard to find myself enjoying them more than I'm hating the process of either getting to the point where I do enjoy them, or finding enjoyment in hating the game. I'm not as much of a masochist as I usually think that I am. Here's me going super slow through chat again. To me, Terraria feels like a combo of Minecraft and Diablo. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a little different because like Terraria has like the set spawns and stuff. Diablo, you can do just pretty much anything you want in the game, and it'll reward you for pretty much anything. But in this one, it's more like farming for stuff and getting loot. But I can definitely see that for sure. And the problem with Borderlands is, I think why Borderlands 3 didn't do so good, because they did all the same things. Yeah. Like, they definitely felt like it was a, if it's not broke, don't fix it. But then they also had the idea, when they took that idea too far, where they're just like, if it's already good, then don't improve upon it, because there were definitely improvements they could have made on it. I think my main problem with Borderlands 3 was just the actual story of it. Because if you're going to have us run through the same content 3 or 4 times in a row, then you have to make sure that it's enjoyable, it's entertaining. It's a, I'm kind of struggling to think about the words I want to put into it, but it's like, I enjoyed Borderlands 3 for the most part, like the first time I played it, but I could just never find myself itching to want to go through it again, because there was no Handsome Jack-like villain. I didn't want them to bring Handsome Jack back, because at this point he's overplayed, and they need to try something new. But they did it anyway for the Handsome Casino freaking DLC or whatever. And that's besides the point. The twins are just terrible. They're awful villains. They're cringe twins through and through. And they just don't bring anything enjoyable. I only groan when I see them. That doesn't make them... You're supposed to hate the villains, but in a different way. You're supposed to hate them because of the things they do, not because of, like, who they are in the way of what the writers portrayed them as, I guess. Like, Handsome Jack was a terrible guy, like, bad guy, but he was funny, and he had a lot of charisma and stuff, and, I mean, all the moments were just enjoyable with him as the villain. Because, like, I mean, I like him and I hate him at the same time. But with the twins, it's just absolute hate through and through. And to go through that again and again and again through 4 different characters, and just do it multiple times through those 4 different characters, I just couldn't find myself enjoying that. I came back, I bought it on PC, and I went through as Zane, and just to get through the final one, because it was about Krieg, and I love Krieg. Krieg is fantastic. It's just like, but after that, I was just done, and I haven't touched the game since. I finished that DLC, and I just never came back to it again. And I think, like, it's such a weird thing the twins suck. They were just yeah, exactly. Like they didn't have traits of, they were just like built as like those, the white 20-year-old something white blonde girls that just like, oh my god, I'm so quirky. That's who the cringe twins were. And I hated every part of them. What was I talking about? I don't know what I was talking about. Probably wasn't important. Oh god, get out of my way! Get out of my way! Okay. Ooh, ricochet. That gonna get him? No, it's not. If I die in the Crimson again, I'm gonna be very mad. You can remind me what I was talking about if you care to hear what I was talking about, but I cannot for the life of me remember. I feel like we're just alternating between like two different conversations at the same time because I'm just taking so long to respond. Definitely a very fine line, just like the Valkyries in God of War. Luckily there's a very good reward, but it also feels so good to beat them, but it's also all about learning their moves to outplay them. Yeah, like, I mean, definitely, there's like, that's a good way of doing it, and I love that they made them completely optional. I'm pretty sure, I don't know 100% if they were completely optional. I think they were optional. It was just better gear. Because I like that about like if you're just in it for the story or whatever, you don't have to do these optional super difficult bosses or whatever, or if you weren't into the combat or whatever, you can explore all of the difficulty without it. Valkyries are optional. Yeah, so like I mean that's awesome that they did that, because I mean if you do hard difficulty, that game is pretty freaking brutal, but you don't have to. And like there's a lot of games that do that where they just put in these huge difficulty curves that just feel so like unnecessary. And it pleases some people to have it, but like just make it optional, and then you won't have to like split your player base, because like when you do stuff like that, just get out of here. This is not your region anymore. When you do that, like you're not gonna please everyone, or at most you're gonna please half, and you're gonna just forever split your fan base if you do uber difficult stuff like in the middle of a peaceful game or whatever and making it required, because then there's going to be those people that come to it for the difficulty, and then there's going to be the people that don't care for the difficulty, and you can't develop. It's like developing two different games in the same title because your player base is just completely split. If I ever start talking about something for way too long, you can just tell me to shut up, because I find myself doing that a lot. Old man, go away. I am not going to fight Skeletron in my wood armor. Leave me alone. I need some acorns here. Those are some nice trees we had there. I just like, I mean, I find myself ranting hardcore about this kind of stuff, because like, I mean, I'm really interested in like the aesthetics, or not the aesthetics, but I don't know, I'm gonna need you to shut up. Yeah, that's fair, dude. I mean, the process of game design is just really interesting to me, and I love seeing where people go right and where people go wrong, because if I do, like, I'm kind of interested in making a game of my own. Ooh, climbing claws, nice. That's a very gamer move right there. If I do, like, ever make a game, like, I want to know as much as I can about the field, like, so that I just don't make the same mistakes as, like, I mean, I'm really interested. I don't know if you've ever heard of, Star Citizen, or I think that's the name of it, but it's, like, just this game that's just in development hell. Like, it's made so much money, so, like, beyond, and he spent so much money that he can't, like, dig himself out of this hole that he's created, because he's, like, just completely overpromised all this crap, and he's just not able to actually develop it. And, like, there's ships and stuff that are, like, tens of thousands of dollars in it. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's like, there's no way that game's gonna end up well. There's no way. Side note, I finally made it to the ocean, so that's gamer. God of War did the Valkyries so well because it's an optional challenge that is super hard, but also provides more story towards, like, Odin and whatnot, so not only is it a challenge, but more in depth. Yeah, like, I mean, it's something optional that no one, that not no one, but that not everyone is itching to do. Just throwing fish at them. But it's still, like, if you're interested in more of the lore aspects or in the combat of the game, you can still do them, and it's super nice just to be able to have that kind of freedom. Alright, so we're gonna make a little, like, fishing hut here. I have not touched fishing, like, ever in this game. I'm gonna put wood here. I don't know if they can break it outside of Blood Moons, but I don't want to take the chance. And of course there's gonna be a fallen star. Oh, but I already got it. Okay. Put a glow stick down there, because why not? Kidding, I like the rants. I like to hear more views. I appreciate that. I'm glad I'm not just freaking spitting words into your face that you don't give a shit about. Alright, so I've got 13 worms to catch a fish that has a 1 in 100 chance of dropping. And we're going good so far because we've got 2 trout. There's also, like, this other... You can spit into my face any day. Not like that. But I appreciate the invitation. There's, like, this, like... I mean, one thing that I have not been keeping up on it at all, because, like, the game itself does not interest me, but, like, the background to it, there's, like, this game called, like, Yandere Simulator or whatever. Bombfish. But it's, like, this guy has all this money, and, like, all these supporters and stuff, but he's just, like, he's not developing the game, like, at all, or to a rate that's, like, good enough for people, because, like, they just want this game to release, but he can't release it, because I don't know if he's just, like, he just doesn't know how to do it as efficiently, or what, but, I mean, it's just interesting to see, like, this guy, like, it's the most, like, toxic workplace, and this guy just hates these supporters because like, he's trying to make this, quote unquote, trying to make this game, and they're not being patient with him, but on their side they've waited years and years and years for this game to come out, and it's still, like, in very, very early access. And it's just, I mean, it's just interesting. Clownfish? Dude, what is this stuff that I'm getting? Quest item. What increases jump height? Okay. Hey, crate potion. Can I can't, I wish I could, like, buy bait from him. That would be nice. Apprentice bait. Crate potion. Let's use one of these. Crate. Yeah, so I think they know that people liked fishing in this game, so they just made it so you could progress through, like, everything through fishing alone and not mining, which I think is pretty cool. Like, you can get these crates that will give you the same ore that you can just find in the world, or like a like yeah, it just got tungsten bars and 4 hunter potions, which I've never really used those before, but I mean, you can get good stuff from fishing. Relogic, the company behind this game, I love them so much, dude. Like, this is the epitome of the kind of game company that I would want to be if I was to make a game. Because, like, they released this game back in, like, 2011, I think. And 10 years later, they just finally stopped, like, releasing these massive updates to the game, all free. I think you could buy the soundtrack, that's it. There's no DLC. These zombies are so annoying. There's, like, no DLC. You can't, there's no cosmetics or anything like that. Like, there's hundreds, thousands of hours of content and so much freaking loot in this game. And it was all free from the get-go, and you can get the game for, like, $10. I think it's $5 right now. They're half off or whatever. And it's like the amount of the content that you can get in this game for $5 is just insane. I'm so bummed at Steam Awards that CSGO got, like, the best long life game, and this one didn't. I mean, I know that probably a heck of a lot more people play CSGO than Terraria, so that's why. But, yeah, I'm real bummed that this company didn't get that award. They definitely deserve it. I want you to beat the game by fishing. Yeah, I'm sure that wouldn't be the most interesting way if I was gonna stream it like I was planning, but it's definitely the safest way to beat the game in expert mode difficulty. Want to get on Arc and stream? Okay, sounds good, man. Swordfish. 19 melee. Oh, that's good. I appreciate you coming by and chilling with me. I might end the stream a bit. You were pretty much the only person I could have expected to come over and watch anyway, so I'll just be talking to myself for the rest of the night if I don't, so I may hop over to your stream in a little bit. sounds good, man. Take it easy. I might just come over a couple times. So yeah, sounds good, dude. Do what you want. Yeah, this was mostly just a test to see if I can handle it. Ooh, another swordfish. I didn't really expect anything to happen, but it went a heck of a lot better than I thought it would. Thought I was going to end up having a whole lot more issues with it or whatever, but it went pretty good. Yeah, just Discord me if you start up your stream or whatever, and I'll pop in. Ocean crate. A red inner tomb. Ability to float in water. Interesting. Oh, it's already going. Okay. This is just like the weirdest way to actually like talk to someone, is just be in each other's live streams instead of just actually messaging each other like normal people. This is the future. YouTuber problems. Yeah, we are the epitome of YouTuber problems right now. I think I'm gonna look up to see if I can actually get the Reaver Shark without bait, because I'm running low. And if it turns out that I can, I'll just keep going until I get the Reaver Shark, and then I'll probably end whatever I'm doing right now. But I suppose I could boot up your stream. Frog leg? Increases jump speed and allows auto jump. Interesting. It might be good for mobility. What can I replace here? Shoe spikes. Probably get rid of the shackle. No, don't throw that away. Night owl potion, journeyman bait. Nice. I don't know how bait actually works in this game, or if it's just like a chance of it getting taken away or whatever, but oh, I could use a sawtooth shark? Dude! Sick. That's nice. That's really good. That's a pogger moment. I'm getting a heck of a lot of fish. I don't know what they're used for, but I have them. Interesting swordfish. Another crate? Dude, I'm pogging off. This is actually like a lot more lucrative than I thought it would be. Goodness, look at that jump, dude. That's crack. That's cracking. I like fishing. I didn't think I would. Heck of a lot of tuna. I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to do with all this tuna. Just got a bunch of gold. Nice. Yeah, I didn't... I thought it was just going to be a whole lot of more garbage. I didn't think that they actually gave this much good stuff. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. Now, I'm going to see what the drop rate is. One in 1,000. That is not as good as I thought it was. And it's apparently not even good, because they nerfed the pickaxe power from like 100 to 59. So that's like not even good enough to do meteorite. So it's definitely not good enough for hellstone. So I don't know what I'm just gonna do this until I run out of bait, and then we'll go from there. Ugh, I'm never gonna run out of bait. I just keep getting bait. Where's this potion for extra crates? There it is. Another sawtooth shark. I mean, that's pretty good. 70% axe power is pretty good. I don't know beyond this what fishing's good for beyond like making potions from the biomes. I thought that, I mean, it's good fishing if you can get a reaver shark and then you can just skip all of that mining for titanium pickaxes and hellstone pickaxes and stuff, but it's a lot safer than doing all that for sure, but not as effective if it has a 1 in 1,000 chance of spawning. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all these fish though. Pink jellyfish. Oh, it's bait. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go see what the guide says about all these fish. I don't know, are they for... Okay, so you can make food out of them for improvements. Interesting. Okay. So you make... Okay, sashimi. So good improvement, medium improvements. Minor improvement for life regeneration. Okay. So that's probably what I'll end up doing for it. And just making it all into sashimi and stuff. I mean, I got the chainsaw shark, so that's nice, but beyond that, that was more depressing than I thought it would be. But also happier than I thought it would be. I love the jump height on this. Does it negate fall damage? Is that what it said? Increases fall resistance. No, it doesn't negate it, it just lets you jump from higher. Okay. Well, I'm probably going to go end the stream and hop into Leaky's stream. So, thank you for watching. If you watched, thanks to Leaky for being here at my most desperate hour. It's a fun time. This went a lot better than I thought it would.